Hi friends, I'm the vegan. Today is my gentle juice fasting day. I do it once a week. And today I make a nut milk, macadamia nuts. Yeah. It's like a dessert at night after a fasting day. At the end, I have a nut milk one now and then. Yeah, it's a little bit more fat. Yeah, it's more nutritious. It's like a dessert, as I said. Yeah, because the juices have almost no fat. Yeah, fresh juices with nuts, with berries and greens and other fruit. There is no fat, almost no fat, very little. But now nut milk, that makes it a little bit more, comforting. Sometimes I like that, not always, but sometimes nice. And usually I make a nut milk with 1 cup of nuts and 1 liter of water. Today I have 2 cups to make a very heavy milk, like a cream. And macadamia nuts have more fat anyway than other nuts, and they also have a little bit a savory flavor, as opposed to cashews that are rather sweet. Macadamias are very nice for sour cream, for example. Yeah, and today I put dates here and ginger, so it's ginger macadamia milk. Yeah, to make it a little bit sweeter. 10 dates, a lot. And a big piece of ginger, ginger root. Yeah, it's a big piece. And macadamias, as I said, have a strong flavor, a very dominant flavor, like a cheese also in the direction. Yeah. And the dates are sweet, and with the ginger and the dates, that is a very nice combination. I did that before, it's delicious. And a liter of water, so I can keep that nut milk for maybe 2 or 3 days fresh in the refrigerator. I can always drink a little bit. I won't drink the whole liter at night. And that would be too much, but I have some milk the next day, and the next day after the day, and I can make nice things with it. But that later. Now blender dance. I'm looking for that creamy milk. It's heavy here. And I show you today my new tool, the cheesecloth for making nut milk. Usually I have a nut milk bag, or even laundry bags. They're very inexpensive, €1 only. But the material of these laundry bags, they're inexpensive. The material is not so good. It is a plastic, and it tastes, after a while it begins to taste even in the milk. So you can use it, it's nice. I don't know how bad it is, I don't know. But I found these cheesecloth. They have now a great variety of them online. You find them very easily, and they are not expensive anymore. So I recommend to try them. Really, they're nice, and if they are big, like this is the size. Yeah, I can. You see, it's this texture. You see, that's very nice for milk and making cheese also. I fold them in half, put them over the big bowl here. With a big bowl, I don't need anybody to help me here. I can do it on my own. Halve it, put it over. Yeah, make sure, and here. That's very nice to put the milk in there. And just pour the milk right in there into the cheesecloth. Careful now that it doesn't get too high. Oh, it's thick and creamy, I already see. That's very nice. Can use it for so many purposes. In dressings, in soups, in creams. It's wonderful. Just drink as is. I will drink it now as is. But now I will, I know I have to press it. Careful here that nothing gets over the sides here. It's a little bit tricky. Okay. but with this large cheesecloth, that's very simple. You see, that's what I have here. And as the milk is thicker, it takes, of course, more time to get through the pores of the cheesecloth. Oops, careful now that I don't spill anything. Twist it a little bit, so it will take some time to press it through. It will take some time now, and while I'm doing that, I turn off the video and I come back in a moment, so you don't have to watch all the time. It will take some more time. As you see, it is thicker, and because the particles, there are more particles, more fiber to be squeezed out. So see you in a moment. See, actually I ended up using a micro sieve here. This is a very fine sieve because the cheesecloth was too fine. Yeah, it was too difficult to press it all through. You can use it. I would recommend to take less nuts then and less dates. Then it works. But with too much nuts and dates, you end up better with this here. This is here. You see, I put it all in the sieve, and then just do this with this tool here. That is for a soup. You know, a spoon for a soup. This one, you know, and it's very easy. If you do all the time, it goes very fast. You're surprised, yeah. And you know, if you go to a professional kitchen and you see the chef making, for example, a fruit juice. You take the fruit, like raspberries, put them all in there. Takes the same tool, and it's so fast. Get the juice out of there. So it's a good alternative for making juice. If you don't have a juicer or so, you just blend it all up, put it into the micro sieve with a big spoon, and then it's done like nothing else. So I put it now into my glass, to my carafe to drink it, and to test it. It's pretty thick. It's a creamy macadamia milk. I'll taste it, of course. Let's see. It's a liter. That's what I wanted. Very nice and creamy. Wonderful. When you make a nut milk and you take out the fiber with the sieve or the cheesecloth or so, nut milk bag, then you have a very light drink because the fiber is out. The nutrients go directly into the bloodstream, as always with juices, but this lightness, you know, makes such a difference. So I like these nut milks. And as I said, many purposes. Yeah, well, try this one or take your own variation. There are endless variety. That's one thing why nut milks are such a super success, plant milks in general, in the vegan movement, because they are less expensive than cow's milk, of course, dairy milks. And there are the endless variety, and of course super healthy and delicious. Yeah, they are now exploring this kind of thing, and they make a big success all over the world, and yeah, that's one of our winners. Vegan winner. Yeah, enjoy your vegan journey and with nut milks, and enjoy also my video if you like. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. And if you want to join TriYoga moon fasting, do it once a week. And there's a new juice or nut milk recipe on Facebook. There's a Facebook page called TriYoga Moon Fasting. TriYoga is our yoga style. It's a whole new experience. Kali Ray, the founder, introduced the flow into yoga. That is unprecedented, a completely new method. In 1980, I had some years now, 40 years now, and it's thriving all over the planet. It's so much fun, a nice community, and well, I do the fasting once a week, and it's gentle. That means it's in the flow. It's non-violent. That's the first yoga style that was actually really non-violent, with the vegan diet and so. And yeah, she's a great Kali Ray, Yogini Kaiji, is a great inspiration for many vegans. She was the one who triggered the first vegan movement in the USA in 1987 or so, when the Diet for a New America by John Robbins came out with a big bestseller, and then the vegan movement started in the USA. After many years of just nothing happens in the vegan movement, and then the vegan movement started. And in the foreword of that book, Diet for a New America, he wrote, that's Kali Ray was his inspiration to write this book. Yeah, that's amazing, yeah? That's all coming from TriYoga. So again, thanks for watching, hope you enjoy. See you soon.